Hey guys, welcome to Brick Hub. Today I'm going to review the Marvel Legends Age of Apocalypse Build-A-Figure Colossus. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below to let me know what you think, and subscribe to this channel, hitting that notification bell. Also, check out our Instagram page. So this is the Colossus figure completely built. Of course, you have the 6 figures in the back that built the character. I did have Magneto at one point, but then I actually gave it away to a friend because for whatever reason, I just was not feeling it. I already had a Magneto in my display and didn't really care so much for it, but this Colossus was a must-have for me, and I'm super excited to finally have him in my Age of Apocalypse, I guess, display or group. But for starters, this head it just looks super good. I mean, I really like this sash feature where you can turn it around and basically now it's like the wind is blowing in the opposite direction. You can make it hang down. Well, maybe it's always gonna have to keep flowing in the wind like that, but still it looks very, very good. If you look at the torso, you can see that this is all new sculpting that just used, I mean, it's got every section has a little bit of a ditch. It has what looks like maybe some metal veins, which I think are really, really cool. And for a character, I mean, he's pretty heavy, but for a character this big, he actually has multiple points of articulation and all of the joints hidden away. Like this is a double jointed knee, but there's no hole. Or I guess you can see the joint, but it's pinless joints. And the elbows are also double jointed, but also pinless. And I think Marvel Legends, or I guess Hasbro, really needs to do a little bit more of that. Now, one thing that is a little bit upsetting is that he only has 2 alternate hands, one for, oh, well, that just happened, but one for each side, and I think he probably could have done with another head or something like that. So as far as articulation goes, this piece right here is pretty loose, so he can actually come up to a full 90. His legs are able to come out almost to a full 180, which is actually really, really impressive. The double jointed elbows are able to get to about 90 because of his, I guess, gauntlet here, the wrist gauntlet. It is unable to go up all the way, but you know, you can pose this in a few different ways where you can kind of make it look like he's doing the fastball special if you have Weapon X, and I think that's a pretty good feature. The wrists are able to turn, of course, just like that, and they turn in just that far and turn back that far, which is pretty decent. The head is able to look down just like that, and it's able to look up this high, which is actually really, or much higher than I had expected. And the torso swivels at the waist, ab crunch, and he doesn't bend up or bend back too far on the torso, but I don't know. Honestly, maybe I'm just not being objective here just because I think this figure and the character is just so cool that maybe he's not as impressive as I think, but he does have thigh swivel, double jointed knees, the feet swivel around as well. I haven't been able to get it to bend too much just because the joints are super tight, but they do go back this far, and they do go back, oh man, this far forward, so still a pretty good amount. These, I guess the knee armor or knee pads, it goes over, and there's a little bit of space in the back so that he can move pretty freely, which is pretty good. So here's Colossus with all of the other characters of this wave, with the exception of Magneto, and he really scales great with them, and he just looks so imposing. It's probably one of my favorite Build-A-Figure series Marvel Legends of all time. I mean, I already mentioned that I loved the Iceman, and I really, really loved the Sabretooth, but this Colossus may actually trump both of those and take the #1 spot of this wave. The Cyclops, I was never too crazy about. Same with Legion. I do like the fact that they made Legion because he's such a, I don't know. I mean, he's a well-known character that just doesn't get much love, I feel like. And it was a pretty accurate rendition of the character, and whether you like the I don't remember him in Age of Apocalypse, but if this was how he looked in Age of Apocalypse, then he looks pretty similar to his regular Earth 616, so I always appreciate that. Shadowcat, I go back and forth about how much I like her. Some days I think she looks really, really good, and other days this Shadowcat is a little bit meh. I think it's really just because of the way her joints were designed. I think the Rogue's joints were far better. The Rogue is just a little bit disappointing just because now I need a Gambit from Age of Apocalypse to go with her. So hopefully they keep on coming out with these Age of Apocalypse waves. Anyways, that's it for this review, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below to let me know what you think, and subscribe to this channel for more content just like this. Thanks, guys. Bye.